Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and also welcome back to our Let's Play. In one of the last decorating episodes, because we did do a Halloween special and there was a fishing episode in between, we actually decorated this entire frame around resident services. And as you can see, I kind of left the cliffs out because I couldn't be bothered to decorate them, but that means I have to kind of tackle them another time. And that time might be today, and I think we're also going to be including all of this here. So honestly, all of this is going to be pretty much, I guess, more or less inaccessible. My plan was kind of, I'm just running in between trees now. My plan was kind of to keep it somewhat open, so you can kind of, if you want to, circle through here. Now, with all of the pathings being connected and such, I'm honestly not sure we need that anymore, so we'll see if it ends up being that way or not. But yeah, this is gonna be our task for today. I I actually did a little mistake while time traveling because I noticed that it is what is it, 2023 in the game again? Like yeah, duh. No, but we actually were playing in 2024 because of this. Yeah, I made a time traveling mistake, so we've got egg trees again, which I'm not too excited about. Also, by the way, I did get all of your amazing recommendations for this spot right here. I asked you about this in one of the last episodes, and you all were like on top of it with the recommendations, so we'll definitely focus on this spot as well. Maybe today, maybe next time, we'll see. And then before I just time travel and actually fix my mistake though, I did see that we have Red visiting today, so I thought we would stop in there real quick. We'll check out what Red has to sell today, and then we'll actually go jump and probably focus on the cliffs. Or we can focus on the cliffs now. I mean, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, but let's hope that Red has something new in stock for us today. All right, hello Red. So let me actually check my app because I have no idea. Okay, I think we have the one with the pearl earring. I'm pretty sure we've got this one with like the jug of milk or what that is. I'm sorry, I'm really not knowledgeable when it comes to like art. So for me, this is just describing what's on the picture. Oh, according to my app though, I might still be needing the Moody painting. And as far as I can see, there does not seem to be a fake version for this. So you know what? We will go ahead and purchase this and I guess hope for the best. But I think this should be correct. All right, perfect. That would bring our total art exhibit to 23 out of 43. So, we still have a little bit to do, but we are slowly starting to get there. As you're watching this, I'm pretty sure it should be a Tuesday right now, which means next week there's going to be 2 episodes, which also means that the Monday episode might be another like museum kind of episode, which basically means I want to try and finish the museum. And you know what? We might try and focus on the art section. I have no idea how that would turn out, but we might just try and do that. Alrighty, so I am gonna get out a couple of things that might help us with the cliff decorations. I think I'm gonna just maybe try and do this without time traveling. We can probably just do that towards the end to like check the finished results. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab a couple of like smaller filler things such as, I don't know, stones, wheat fields, of course. I did grab some of those Festivali balloons. We might be able to use those. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit in another shell partition, but we can always try. And then maybe some log stakes. I think I should grab some fence options. I don't know which ones I've been using. Probably the simple wooden fence. And then we're gonna need a whole bunch of like shrubs, etc. Okay, here I've been using the blue simple wooden fence. That sounds like a good idea to me, honestly. And along with that, let's maybe also just grab, I don't know if I have any weeds left, so I'm gonna grab some more of those. And I'm also gonna go and grab some shrubs, which I maybe need to order some new ones. I'm not quite sure. So we've got hydrangea, azalea, plumeria, hibiscus, and tea olives. I think that's pretty much all I'm using, right? All right, and then I would say we're gonna get started. Now, I do think we have our resident services pretty nicely framed already. I did bring the balloons, which might be an option, and then the one thing I kind of know that I want to put in is some rocks right here. So it basically just continues the path from like downstairs. So you kind of see even a little bit more that you can climb up here, and then I guess I don't know, let me climb up again and let me see if there's any spots where I think a balloon could look nice. We do have them over by the campsite. They're basically right behind me, but you know, from the entrance, we already see them. Maybe it's just gonna be cute if there's like one or two on like the left-hand side. Also, I wanna check if we can place any more trees because I'm not quite sure. I think none of this is enough space for a tree because like that's gonna be too close to either the tree or the cliff or of course like the water. So I think all of this is completely filled up with tree spots as far as we can go. I could maybe put a tree somewhere here. I guess. Oh, actually, can I? I'm not sure. Maybe just that could be one. Which I don't know how to feel about because we have this one in the back, obviously. But maybe we can just put like a third stage hardwood just for like filling the area up a little bit more. And then let's try to not bury the balloon lamp. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. But let's just try and put one here and see kind of if that is the desired look from the front. Maybe it'll also look a little weird, but we can always try, you know? It's not terrible, but it's kind of like the one on the left-hand side would need to be a little bit lower, and the one on the right-hand side would need to be like a little bit higher, if that makes sense. What about if I pull it back and then pull it onto the full tile here so I can still plant something in like on both sides of it. So we're gonna have this here, and then did I bring another one? I did not bring another one. I was just thinking of having another one on top of the cliff. So there's one more on like the right hand side of resident services. Let's also attempt that real quick. Luckily, there's not too many fully grown trees over here that would actually hold eggs. I'm kind of glad about that. All right, well, in terms of it being like cutesy, we might have to place it all the way over here, but I don't know how well this will show up. So this will be a case of trial and error again. So like that could be it. I feel like that's a bit close to the bamboo tree. Maybe a tile further to the left. Let's see about that. So kind of here, you know, we do have that straight like river edge, but I'm not gonna be able to change that, unfortunately. All right, well, from this perspective, right, if you just stand here without the photo mode, you only see the one on the left-hand side, which I think is kind of okay. If I do the photo and the photo trick, I guess, yeah, we might need to place another tree on the left side there. And I don't know if this is ideal. It's not terrible. It's not like it looks completely horrendous and hideous or anything like that, but it's just I don't know if maybe rather we should just leave the balloons out and not do those, you know? Okay, let me grab some saplings so we can input our tree. And maybe technically, oh wait, should it be pink? It could be pink. I think there's like a lot of green there, so it could be pink. All right. I could also maybe grab it from somewhere else just to try it out. Do I have a third stage hardwood tree anywhere? Okay, I stole one from our lake trail, but I planted a new one, so it's fine, right? All right, well, so my tree spot that I thought about was actually where the balloon is now, so I guess that does have to kind of go. And then this would be the tree. Can I place one like further back? I guess like this right here could be a tree. I'm thinking about whether that would make more sense, you know? Let me see the coverage from the front because I think that is kind of what determines this for me. I know this is very like detail stuff, and I think a lot of people would just be like, why do you even worry about that? But it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like I really get hung up on these things and I can't stop focusing on anything else. You know what? That's not bad, right? I feel like it maybe doesn't have to be further over to the side. Right, okay, well, what about the balloon now? It could technically be in front of this again, but then that was kind of where I didn't want it before. Plus, obviously, there is going to be some open tiles here, or like half an open tile, but we can plant something behind and in front of the balloon, so that would work. This one here also wasn't ideal, I think, but I need to see this again. Hold on. The amount of balloons, though, is kind of annoying, so I might actually have to go and time skip to the next year. Just because you always get, like, the regular, and then immediately after, you get the Bunny Day version. Yeah, I don't love that. I honestly do not love that. The wheat fields might also change. What if the wheat fields are more kind of like this here? And then this? So there can be something planted in front of there. Now that we got that tree there, no, I don't think I'm loving that. Okay, one more try. Actually, it's probably going to be many more tries, but just for now. What if there's a lamp like right there and then over here? Oh, yeah, no, definitely not. Now that one is like in front of the bamboo tree and the other one is like somewhere like in between. Might be able to change this if like this one moves over here. I keep picking up the wrong things because the wheat fields are so annoying to work with and it's making me start lose my mind, but that's okay. I feel like I'm having a strong sense of deja vu right now because we've struggled with this before. We've struggled with the balloon lamps before, and I feel like I swore to myself I wouldn't use them again on this island, but then they look so cute. I just feel like I won't be able to get this right. It's almost like they have to trade positions where there needs to be one like further to the front, kind of like here, and then this one needs to be further back. See, almost like this. Maybe it even needs to be a tile further to the right hand side. I don't think I can do that though because of the anchor, right? Yeah. In that case, it would all have to move. And then I don't know, this is our desired look right here. Because then it's kind of weird from this angle. You should see, I mean, you see the balloon and everything. I prefer that distribution, but I'm not sure it's worth it to see the string of that balloon so clearly. God, the going back and forth in this area is driving me insane. I think maybe everything just has to be shifted further back. And they're just going to be like at a lower point or something. Because we could put the balloon lamp behind the tree that you won't see this. You won't see the string, you won't see the balloon as much either. And then I guess this one would have to be pulled like backwards. Maybe we're going to need another one for like somewhere here. I think that is where we had one before. The anchor could technically go back to where it was, or yeah, kind of like that probably. I can't get there now, so or the anchor would slightly have to shift to somewhere else as well. I don't know. And we have another Easter Bunny Day balloon. It's so great. It's so great. All right. You know what? I think I'm gonna remove the balloons again. I don't think this is worth it. They're starting to annoy me and I feel like I don't want them anymore. Now I'm starting to question my tree spot here because this could also move here and then we could have this tree basically there and then maybe another one like here. I'm not sure that's a better distribution. But like I've tried out so many things with the balloon lamps, I feel like I need to try this out as well. So I guess our cedar tree would then move towards the front. I quite honestly don't know if I want to have a pink tree so prominent though to the front. Because we already have these two framing the resin surfaces, so maybe that should be something more green. Now if the tree spots change, the balloon spots could change, right? It's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna steal another tree, but I'm gonna replant it. Only wait, it can't be a pink one. This needs to actually be a green one. Yeah, because like I feel like these trees, like that still works. Maybe it would actually be changed around so the cedar tree goes to the left and the hardwood goes to the right hand side. That could be an option as well, but I feel like the distribution in and of itself is like still okay. Or wait, that could be the cedar tree. Maybe this. How much would that cover if this is a large young pear tree? Because like honestly, I think it's still fine, right? We could maybe even leave the wheat field just kind of like this, and then that here would be like a fully grown hardwood tree, like a pink one. I stole it, but I replaced it. Okay, once again I replaced it. Just hadn't replaced that one just yet. I need a pear for me to do that though. There we go. New pear planted as if nothing ever happened, unless I forget to stunt it, which is definitely a chance. There's a chance. I won't lie to you. Okay, here goes the pink hardwood, which is, You know, it's kind of like right there with the other, but maybe there's enough green in between to balance it out. And then from this spot, it's mostly behind the building anyways, so it might be fine. Actually, maybe that's not too bad. And another balloon. I cannot. I think this is kind of good though. I think I'm still gonna leave the balloons out of it, probably. And we do have them by the entrance, so you know we have that moment going on there. So let's work with this for now. Look at these two being super happy. That's so sweet. I don't know. Or do you think we should try the balloon thingy again? I don't know at this point. I mean, I kind of want to, you know, I'm also a stubborn person. I get very easily annoyed, but I'm also a stubborn person, you know. Also, by the way, since we moved around some stuff here, I think we can maybe stunt this tree a little differently, which would open up this tile here, because like I planted a lily of the valley in between, like trying to look behind it. That's not gonna work. And you kind of can't see it now, so I'm thinking maybe we move it. And this right here where the lily of the valley was will actually just be us stunting this small little tree there. So nursery apple goes there, yes. We will definitely put our hydrangea shrub back because that's just going to stay where it is. I think I'm fine with the wheat field being here. And then we'll just move the lily of the valley right there. That might be good, right? I feel like that might be good. Or, of course, you know, we can also move the flower to in front of this. Actually, maybe that's better. So we'll move this one here to right here. And then that tree still needs to be stunted, which I think we could just do where this wheat here is. So this will be a nursery peach. There we go. And then the wheat fields could be used somewhere else. Yeah. Okay, well, let's take a look at... Is there anything else that needed to be stunted? I don't think so, right? The rest of this was basically just, well, new trees that then need to be stunted, but that's going to be something to worry about when we time travel. Who wants to move? Daisy, excuse me. No moving allowed. Okay, just a tile over, maybe? As you can see, I am stubborn. I'm gonna keep trying, maybe, hopefully. I just hope that, you know, we push it to some place and then we check it out and then we're like, oh, that's it. That's perfect, you know, and then we'll just leave it there. You know. Also, the anchor might move on to half a tile or move somewhere else. Ooh, see, that might be it. Ah, that might be it. Yeah. I think I like that balloon spot right there. I believe the anchor can maybe move somewhere else. I want to try and maybe put another balloon like between the cedar and the hardwood. If you can count the amount of times I've said like balloon today, props to you, honestly. So I guess it would kind of be placed here, right? Oh, don't tell me there's no room. I know there's room. In fact, there's room right here, you know, so like that would be more visible. And then the anchor statue, I feel like could just be placed like either there or there. In this case, we could also continue the wheat fields from below, but all right, well, there's like a lot of gapping now. There's like a lot of sky that you can see, which I'm never really a fan of. And I think this one, like not the one on the left hand side, but the one on the right hand side, needs to be like, it needs to be like taller looking, which means we need to push it toward the front. But then I think you can see the string again, and like I don't know about that. And there's yet another balloon coming, and it is once again a bunny day one. I cannot. This holiday is the freaking most annoying thing. I think I like that though. I think that is cute. So that means we either have to try our best to hide it by putting stuff behind it. So I guess like, okay, let me try. What if I put a wheat field here? Nope. Like right behind it, like here. Yes. And then like halfway here. Nope. God, I can't see anything. Like there. What would that change? Yeah, I guess that makes it a little bit better. There's still some room behind it though, which I don't even know if I can cover it because I think it would need like a taller item. which I'm just not sure that we have right now. You know, like it would require something tall kind of back here. Then again, I might be the only one noticing that space, right? So why don't we just try to go with it for now? I'll plant around a couple of like shrubs and stuff and flowers, and then I'll kind of just see if that has like the desired effect or not. Yeah, let's try that. So we're gonna spread around some custom designs. I've been here for quite a while already, and I really have not managed to do much. So I'm just gonna be here for a little bit longer. Okay, we're gonna do a I think a puddle for the anchor statue. And then I think I want to do these flower circles for the balloon lamp. So we're going to put one here, number 1, and then we're going to put one right next to this. Okay, and I also grabbed a couple of flowers. So let's try and spread some of those around. I feel a little bit weird with so many like light colored items here, but I think this is probably the best flower I can place without having too many repetitions. And then I think I should definitely have a shrub here. Let's do like a plumeria, so it's relatively dark. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to put a design here. It's kind of behind a tree. No one's going to see it, and it's just wasted like processing power, even though I don't know if it works like that. Like, I don't know if it actually takes some processing power or if that's just my imagination. Or we try a blue flower. We might also try a blue flower. We do have like the hyacinth right there, but I might just try a pansy. Why not? Let's try a pansy here and then from there on continue. Okay, so both of those balloon lamps are in place now. I guess, I don't know if I need another one from the front. I actually quite like it now with the 2 on the side there. You can already see them just kind of standing here. And then if you do tilt up, you kind of could see another one kind of up on the cliff on the right-hand side. I don't know if there should be another one like right next to kind of the little tower part of the resident services. Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure. Should there be one kind of like above the flag maybe? I'm sorry, Dottie. I really do not have time for you and your lasers right now. So you're gonna, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to deal with that. You are gonna have to deal with that. So how about placing one here? Maybe another tile to the side, but I think that once again, that's not gonna be fully possible, which means it needs to be like an entire tile to the side, and then it would be like way further to the front also. Maybe half a tile, but y'all feel free to let me know what you think about these balloon lamps. But I think my patience has just kind of run out. I think I want to return this to the way that it was before, which I now don't fully remember. I think I had like a hibiscus here, and then like the pink mum maybe, and then like, or was it the pink hyacinth? And then this? Something like that. I don't want to... I just don't want to continue placing balloon lamps, you know? Maybe in terms of the balloon lamps, it would just kind of be like this for now. Let's move on and let's actually focus on something that I wanted to do today, which was basically this cliff here. So I did want to apparently have this shell speaker, so I think we should honor past Maline's wishes and thoughts. I'm gonna put down a puddle right here, and then I'm not sure if it was on actually the full tile. I guess it was, yeah. And then, I mean, I think we can have a shrub here. Let's work with something a little bit more light, kind of like the tea olive right there. This, I think, should be a flower. Kind of want to do a blue flower, but there's like a windflower right there. There's a hyacinth, and then there's the blue pansy over there. And we have another freaking balloon. I cannot. All right, well, let's put a windflower because I think maybe we can change up the pink flower, whatever that pink flower is. That could be another type maybe. Oh my god, who wants to talk to me when I'm up on the cliff? What? You wouldn't believe my collection of water eggs. Oh my god, Alice, I could not care less. I don't want your water eggs. Ew. Maybe that's a no for the blue flower. Maybe we can put a lily of the valley right where I'm standing. This will just be like a weed. And then we'll put a flower like behind the shell speaker. And then maybe another weed kind of here. And this could technically be a flower, but then it's like a group of 3 flowers. Or this will just be a custom design like this here. And then the shell will just move on a half tile. So we only have like 2 flowers. I swear cliff decoration is so much harder than it needs to be. Would it be weird if this is a hyacinth then? This is a hyacinth. I mean, there is one right here. Maybe that could be a lily though. Pink lily. We do have one by the entrance. I think that is far enough away though. God, the flower and the tree planting. It's just, I feel like this is not, once again, it's one of those days where it's just not the time for stuff like that, you know? Okay, here's the pink lily that I need to grab. And then I do also want to grab a lily of the valley. Oh, and there is a message in a bottle. I'm scared of this one. Actually, no, this isn't a egg one, right? Bamboo stool. Okay, apparently we don't know that yet. I'm pretty sure we're not going to need it. But at least it's like a new one. Or, you know, shell speaker moves here. And then that's just it. It's a little further to the front. There's just like a design behind it because I think that's okay. I don't know. And then this was the lily. There we go. At least there's something happening on the cliff, you know? And then, I mean, I still haven't figured out anything else back here, which I think we should. Like, at least this part behind resin services, let's do that at least, okay? We're gonna do a tea olive here. This is gonna be a flower. In this case, it's gonna be a blue windflower. There we go. This will also be a shrub, something a little darker like the plumeria again. And then this will be a flower. I think a white one. We're gonna do a tulip maybe. Tulip. Right in front of it will be a piece of fence, which will make this pretty much impossible to walk through, but that's okay, right? And then these other 2 are just gonna be basically a weed, I think. Is it this one? It is this one, okay. Actually, maybe we should have 2. I'm gonna pluck this flower because it's gonna grow anyways. It's totally fine. All right, so fence and fence. All right, that's okay for me. And then I guess we should continue back here with another shrub. We have a plumeria and a tea olive. So we're gonna do a hibiscus one there. And then this right here is maybe gonna be like a pink flower. Actually, maybe pink flower behind pink tree. Kind of weird, but I think that works somewhat. And then this could honestly just be a clump of weed. So could this be? I think a lot of this could probably be just clumps of weed. Maybe like once in a while we can plant a flower there, because it doesn't really matter. Now I do still have my wheat fields from before that I kind of took away from this part. So maybe that could just be here and then halfway in front of the tree. You know, someone like that. Blue still peeks out. I think that's fine. This should be a flower, a pink one, a hyacinth. It's like the only one I have with me right now. There's like 2 pink ones going on there, but again, this is somewhat behind a cliff, so really it's totally fine. We're also gonna make this one a shrub. We're gonna make this one a weed. And then I think we're gonna make this one a little piece of fencing. So I'm gonna get out some filler leaves. There we go. This, and then piece of fence, and then maybe another piece of fence right behind it without a custom design. Yeah. See, we made more progress in like, I don't know, 2 minutes compared to like the entire episode before that. Great. No, this is cool. This is fun. It's fine. Also, this over here, by the way, still needs a bunch of stuff. Like, how about a weed, then a blue windflower, maybe something pink next to the bamboo, which I think should be another lily, maybe? Okay, it's starting to get pretty annoying to like run around and have to get stuff because all of this I'm gonna have to, because most of these are like one-way things or like dead ends, so I have to like run all the way around. It's great. It's great. All right, here's the pink lily. All right, here we are. So this was the blue windflower and then a clump of weed in front of that. And then here is the lily. Okay, and then I think we're just gonna put a shrub in front of the tree here. Maybe like another tea olive. Maybe another shrub right behind. And then maybe this could be another wheat field, kind of close to the, or like right behind the bamboo. And then we're gonna do, oh wait, but I'm stunting that tree there. Oh, so maybe the wheat field here and then kind of behind it there. No, I think we need something kind of more coverage right there. Let me put that shrub in. We could maybe put the wheat fields just like a tiny bit further back. So like one goes here. This is a wheat, or even further back. So like this would be the half tile. Most of what I'm saying today, I feel like doesn't make sense. Not to me, nor to you probably. Oh yeah, so okay, I need to, this tree here needs to be stunted. That's like my big issue because I planted, or like I placed all of these balloon lamps. See, balloon lamps are a big issue. If you're taking away anything from today's episode, do not use balloon lamps. They're a scam. They're literally a scam. All right, I have the need to kind of maybe change these around. And then the tree sapling will just be further to the front. The coconut tree doesn't need to be stunted, so it's just this hardwood one, right? Yeah, and then question, can I plant or place the wheat field kind of in that gap? I can. See, like that wouldn't be horrible. Maybe we just place these two like here. And then there's gonna be a shrub here. I don't know how much gapping there will be, or like this could be the shrub also. And then that could be a flower again. Like maybe actually this could be, yeah, let's put like a mum, kind of blends in with the wheat fields, might be nice. And then we have more of a darker shrub kind of covering this from the front. And then this here is also something. How about a hyacinth? See, and then this here could be a shrub, like behind the lamp once again. That did not place it the way that I want it. Thank you, Animal Crossing. Great, great. Yeah, so that one goes here. And then I can see I planted a little weed here to kind of show myself this can be something planted if I want it to be. I don't know if I want it to be though. Oh my god. Oh, and then every time you get away from this, you notice the waterfalls are so loud. Then April also has the mole crickets. It's literally a whole thing. I wonder if maybe I should move the hyacinths to where that like weed is, because I think with the tent here, oh, do you know what we're gonna do? I think we're gonna use a sugar cane. A sugar cane where the like hyacinth were, and then the hyacinth where the weed was. And we still have some left. Okay, good. Good to know, good to know. Okay, I could even take the hyacinth away like this. I thought this was gonna be more struggle. I thought I was gonna have to take away the balloon lamps, and then that wouldn't work out again. I honestly saw myself breaking down already. But we managed it so far. Okay, and then this will be the hyacinth. I think this is better from the front part of this at least. I still have a large young hardwood with me, which I think was pink. This one was supposed to be green. This one is a fully grown one. I think I can probably return that to our lake trail, right? Yeah, this was supposed to be a pink one. Okay, so there you go. And then here is the sapling. Very good. I can wipe away the code again. At least I didn't steal anything back here. You know, at least nothing changed back here. All right, looking at the time, this is probably more than enough. I hope, considering everything, this still turned into somewhat an okay length and okay in general kind of episode. We did plan some stuff, you know, we did place some stuff around. Once again, the balloon lamps kind of got to me a little bit. I remember that was an issue from the entrance, but we're just gonna pretend everything went according to plan. This is exactly how we always imagined it. I'm not gonna time skip right now because I think I might actually record a Red episode after this, for which I need a day when Red is here, which is basically today, so that's at least something good. You know what? If you didn't know I struggled this much, I think if you looked at this, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's kind of cute, you know? Also, you kind of can't see it, but the tree right behind my camera also has pears, which is kind of two trees with pears. We are going to shake those off for the DA though. So yeah, all of the green trees will just be green, no fruit. And that's it. That's today's labor, I guess. Thank you all so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe, because there's gonna be better episodes again where we get more done, you know, more progress, all that type of stuff. Regardless, you know, each item placed is one that we kind of don't have to place in the future. So I guess we did make some progress. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I will hopefully see you next time. And until then, I hope you have an awesome time. Bye, everyone.